Remember when lifting groceries, standing up from the couch, or climbing stairs felt like second nature? You didn't even think about it. You just moved. Now, it's a little slower, a little heavier, and sometimes you wonder, wait, since when did standing up become an Olympic sport? But here's the exciting part. What if I told you there's one simple science-backed habit that could actually help you rebuild muscle strength, bringing you closer to how you felt in your 40s? No gym memberships, no heavy lifting competitions, and definitely no Lycra bodysuits required. Unless you want to. Have you noticed daily tasks feeling tougher lately? Drop a yes in the comments. I personally read every single one. Here's the thing nobody tells you about getting older. It's not just gray hair or needing reading glasses, it's losing muscle. Quietly, slowly, and almost invisibly. It's called sarcopenia, and it affects almost everyone over 50 without them even noticing. By the time you're 70, you could lose up to 30% of your muscle mass, even if you stay active. That's why you might start feeling more joint pain, a little less energy, or that unsettling, wobbly feeling when getting out of a chair or stepping out of bed. It's like your body's strength is slowly being withdrawn from the bank, and nobody sent you the memo. And the truth is, it doesn't happen overnight. It's those little changes you shrug off at first, until one day you realize standing up from the floor feels like climbing a mountain. Have you ever felt a little shaky getting out of bed? If yes, you are absolutely not alone. Stick with me, because in a moment I'll show you how to fight back, with just a few minutes a day. Now here's where a lot of people, myself included, get it wrong. Walking is fantastic for your heart, your mood, and your joints. But when it comes to building back muscle strength, it's simply not enough. Think of walking like maintaining your checking account. It keeps things running, sure, but it doesn't grow your muscle savings. And as we age, life keeps making withdrawals whether we like it or not. Take Margaret, for example. She's 67, and she walked around her block every single morning for 30 minutes. She thought she was crushing it, and honestly, she was doing great for her heart. But then, little by little, she noticed that carrying laundry upstairs felt heavier. Lifting a cast-iron pan was a struggle, and one slippery kitchen floor almost sent her crashing down. Her doctor said something simple but powerful. "Margaret, you're active, but you're not strong." Type "active but weak" in the comments if that sounds like you. And don't worry, you're definitely not alone. We're in this together. Stick around, because next, I'll show you the real solution, and it doesn't involve buying fancy equipment. So, if walking isn't enough, what actually works? The answer is simpler than you think. Resistance training. And no, you don't need a gym membership, fancy machines, or giant weights. You just need your own body, a little bit of space, and about 10 minutes a day. Simple bodyweight movements like chair squats, wall push-ups, and step-ups are powerful enough to start rebuilding your strength. Don't believe me? Let me tell you about John. John is 72 years old, and up until recently, the heaviest thing he lifted was a grocery bag. After retiring, he noticed walking downhill felt shaky, and carrying groceries became a dreaded event. One day, his grandson asked, "Grandpa, can you still do a push-up?" John laughed it off, but that night, curiosity got the better of him. He tried one against the wall and barely made it halfway down. Instead of giving up, John committed to a tiny habit, 10 minutes each morning. Wall push-ups, chair squats, step-ups on the stairs. At first, it was tough. His legs shook, his arms trembled. But after just 3 weeks, he was carrying 2 bags of groceries up the stairs. After 6 weeks, his back pain faded. And the best part? He felt like himself again. Here's the exciting part. Even at 80, you can gain up to 40% more muscle strength in just 8 weeks. That's not motivation. That's simple biology working in your favor. Have you ever tried a simple strength routine at home? Comment below. I'd love to hear what worked for you. All right, ready to start feeling stronger without overcomplicating it? Here's your quick start guide. Just 3 simple moves you can do right in your living room. No fancy equipment needed. First, chair squats. Find a sturdy chair. Sit back slowly like you're about to sit down, but before you fully land, push yourself back up. Do 3 sets of 5 to 10 reps. This builds your hips, thighs, and glutes, the muscles you need for getting up and down safely and confidently. Second, wall push-ups. Stand about 2 feet away from a wall. Place your hands at shoulder height and slowly lower your chest toward the wall. Push back gently. Do 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps. This strengthens your arms, chest, and even helps your core stay tight without having to get on the floor. Third, step-ups. Use the bottom stair or a sturdy step. Step up with 1 foot, then the other, then step down. Keep it controlled. Work for 1 to 2 minutes straight. This improves balance, leg strength, and boosts heart health at the same time. Aim to do these exercises at least 3 to 5 times per week. Want bonus points? Make it a daily habit right after brushing your teeth. Your muscles will love the consistency. And remember, nutrition matters. To rebuild strength, aim for 20 to 30 grams of protein with every meal. Think eggs, Greek yogurt, lentils, tofu, or wild-caught salmon. Tiny, consistent actions create massive long-term change. Start small, stay steady, and trust the process. You've got this. Now it's your turn. No need to overhaul your entire life. Just pick one move and start tomorrow morning. You don't have to train like an Olympic athlete. You just need to move like someone who refuses to let strength slip away quietly. Start small. Stay steady. Your muscles will remember exactly what they were built for, and trust me, they'll thank you for it later. Which move will you start with tomorrow? Chair squats, wall push-ups, step-ups? Comment, "I'm starting" below. I love seeing which move everyone chooses, and trust me, making it real by commenting is a powerful first step. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Even just a few minutes a day can completely change how you feel, how you move, and how you show up in life. If you ever catch yourself wondering, is it even worth it? The answer is yes. Picture yourself 3 months from now, standing taller, moving stronger, doing things you thought you'd lost. And remember, your muscles are hungry for the right fuel. Aim for 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal to rebuild what you're working so hard for. Think eggs, yogurt, lentils, salmon, real food, real strength. Hit that subscribe button because in the next video, I'll reveal one healthy food that might be sneakily weakening your muscles. Trust me, you'll be shocked. Stay strong, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next one.